I don't know why it's so normal for guys to not have a good relationship with their parents. Especially if you come from an immigrant background. Your parents struggled a lot to get here. They did a lot. They made a lot of sacrifices so they could give you the opportunities that they were never once given, that you would have never had if they just stayed in their home country. There's a good chance they came to this country, they came to the US with pretty limited English, if not one knowledge of the language. And guess what? They found a wife. They they found a significant other. They settled down, had kids, had you. They bought a place for you to live in. They put a roof over your head, clothes on your back, and food in your stomach. And for some reason, you don't think it's a priority to communicate with them and hold a good relationship with them. Don't you think that's kind of odd? Every time that they ask your help for something or they need your assistance with something, you don't do it with a genuine enthusiasm. It's almost a burden for you to have to get up from your desk and walk over to help your mom screw in a light bulb because she isn't tall enough. That's pretty pathetic, dude. And it's about time someone told you that you really need to get your act together. You gotta take care of these people that took care of you. Bro, they raised you. They literally are the reason you're in the position that you're in today. Yeah, I'm not saying that they took your classes for you and they studied for you because that was your job, bro. But they put you in a position to succeed and they gave up their dreams of whatever their life was to work a job that they might not actually like solely for you to have the ability to live your dream and do whatever you want with your life. Obviously, they don't want you to be a degenerate, but you could go down different career paths. You can afford to go to college. Think about that. You would have had no opportunity to be anything great. You could have been a kid kicking a soccer ball on a dirt road somewhere, malnourished, with raggedy clothes on and who hasn't showered in a while because the water system in your village isn't working right now. And I know it's hard to always keep this in the back of your mind because with all the stuff that you're going through, you're probably under a lot of pressure to apply to certain jobs, certain universities, however old you are. But it seems that this younger generation of men really don't understand the value of family. And you're supposed to protect your family and bring them happiness. You want to be there for one another. I want you to, every time you see your parents, before you leave them, or for example, if you see them in the morning and they're about to go to work, make sure you're awake. Literally make sure you're awake. Your parents probably leave to go to work at 7 or 8, or even if it's earlier, bro. If your parents go to work at 5:30 a.m., before they go, you need to pack them some sort of lunch, whether that be a sandwich, a salad, whatever your parents like to eat. You're gonna pack them a nice lunch, and you're gonna pack them a beverage. Or you can go and pick something. If you really can't cook, bro, and you're a little more financially stable, go pick them up some food and just have it ready at the door for them. I'm not asking much for you, bro. I want you to I want you to put the takeout in a little box if it doesn't already come in one. And then you're gonna put a pair of utensils in there. You're gonna put a drink and maybe a snack, and put it right next to the coffee table where the door is for them to exit. Every single morning. You probably have never done this before. You probably have never considered what your parents eat while they're at work or what nutrition that they get. Bro, most of your parents eat like garbage. And it's most of the time they don't even want to. It's just that they don't really have a choice. They're working so many hours and there's only a fast food place next to their job and they only have a 15-minute break, so they can't really go anywhere farther than that or order from a nice quality restaurant. They just don't have time, bro. You are sacrificing maybe 10 minutes every day, or if you meal prep, maybe even less than that on a daily basis. All it is making the food, and you don't even have to really wait on food half the time. First, you could put it in the toaster oven and then do whatever you do, set a timer, come back, take it out, put it in tin foil. So it's really It's usually maybe 5 minutes every morning. And I know you guys are gonna say how hard you work and that you need your 8 hours of sleep, and you just it's not enough for you to want to get up. It's just so you just flooded with emotions on why you shouldn't do this for your parents. Don't you think that's insane? Bro, you growing up, you were sick at least once or twice in your life, and your parents were making sure you had everything. They made sure your pillow was fluffed, you had nice pajamas on, chicken noodle soup, the game was working. Even if you only had one TV, they would designate it just for you, so you could sip on your soup and play your video games and not feel any worse than you already did. Think about that, bro. Or there was moments where you needed ginger ale or you needed cough syrup and it was freezing outside, absolutely freezing, and the weather was trash. But the parents went to the store just to get it for you, bro. Because you were all out and they knew your throat would have been destroyed and you would have been sad and you would have been crying if they didn't get that medicine for you. They already done it. They've been doing it for years. You just don't remember, and your ego's too big for you to even want to consider the fact that they've done so much for you in the past. And even if they're super busy now and they don't necessarily have the time every day to do what they want for you, for example, your mom might not be able to cook for you every day. She might be working, bro. You don't think she actually wants to do that? Trust me, if she had the capability and the possibility and even just the option to come home and cook nice home cooked meals for you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, bro, she would. But someone's got to pay the bills, bro. You don't have that super high paying job yet. Your business hasn't taken off. You're still in school, maybe. This is when you have the time. Put your ego to bro, you have 5 minutes every morning. Bro, I'm telling you, the happiness and the joy you will give your parents, especially your mother, if you have her food ready in the morning, whoever goes to work, whether it's your mom, your dad, or both, if you take 5 minutes, make them something nice to eat. It doesn't have to be 5-star restaurant food. If it's just some rice, some vegetables, salt, pepper with a sauce on it, and you pack them a bottle of water, a banana on the side in case they get hungry afterwards. The joy you will give these hardworking people is priceless. Even if you went to bed pretty late that night, just set your alarm, bro. You can literally make their food, wish them goodbye, tell them have a good day at work. The moment they close the door, you can run right back into bed, bro. This is some of the highest satisfaction I get, is cooking for my parents. Packing the lunch for my parents before they go to work, knowing that they're going to be out for 8 hours, but they have their son's lunch to enjoy. Sometimes they don't always enjoy. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I might put a sauce in there that they don't like, but they eat it anyway. And the next time they tell me, hey, don't put that sauce. I liked how you made it last time. Thank you so much for making the food for me. It's just I really don't like this sauce. It's a little too spicy for me. And I don't get mad, bro. I'm so happy that they're able to work and stay focused and not worry about having something to eat. That is genuine happiness for me, bro. And if I tell all my friends, like, yo, you guys should cook for your mom, like, or if I boast to my friends that, I cook for my parents, they're gonna laugh. Like, that's just not something most kids do. That's not something most sons do now. But the satisfaction and the happiness I get knowing that my parents have a full stomach and they don't have to be tired and sluggish and miserable at work makes the family stronger, and it just brings me happiness, man. Knowing that I'm contributing and I'm helping them out the way I know I can, in areas I know I can, is pretty unmatched. There's not that many better feelings you'll get out there until you eventually retire them, because that's the goal. And if you guys need help with that, if you need help with anything along the lines of helping your parents or helping you get into a better state of mind, click the link in my description and book a call with me today. Eventually, I know you want to retire your parents, so let's get to it. As always, guys, you know what to do. The choice is yours.